Rachel Leishman from the Mary Sue. Hi, Willa. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. So I wore these today because I call them my serial killer glasses, and I found it fitting to wear them for something like this.
I have mine too.
It's the aviator look. You gotta rock them.
It's Dahmer.
Yeah. But with something like this, I do think we have so many kind of serial killer stories out there, and when you do find a unique one, it's really interesting to kind of like look at it and see what their perspective is on it. For you, what was it about Strange Darling that you found so different from all these other kind of stories that we've seen?
Mm. I think that for me, it's all about a script and my experience the first time I read a script. And the moment that I finished that script, I called my agent and I was like, I have to play this part. I don't know how I'm going to get it, but it's got to be my job. And so I think that it was just very clear to me the script is as good as the movie. It is exactly what you see on screen is what the script was. And when a script has that kind of clarity and that specific of an opinion, a perspective, a style of storytelling, I think it makes you excited because that's so often not the case. And there was nothing muddy about this script that JT wrote. It was just like clear as day. That is the movie. And so I think that was what really excited me was having a director who's also the writer who just had such a clear and distinct vision.
And he also gets to kind of play with a lot of different genres within this movie.
Yeah.
And when you are an actor and you realize that you're messing with all these different kind of worlds and genres and whatever it is that exciting for you? And do you have a favorite when you get to play in, or are you just kind of looking at it as a big picture project?
Yeah, definitely there is a lot going on in terms of like genre and tone. I think that how I read this movie most fundamentally is an allegory. And I think that an allegory in a genre world basically gives you limitless potential to explore whatever you want to explore.
Mhm.
And I think that as an actor, that's really exciting because it just means that the well is kind of infinite. Like you can go as far as you want to go. And I think that that gives you a real freedom to play with what this is that you're creating.
And if you don't care, I want to ask you an actory question because I like to always ask these. When you're prepping a character, especially with something like this, is there anything that kind of helps you get into her mindset and where she is? Like, was there reading or music or whatever it maybe
Music,
was?
definitely music. I almost always make playlists for characters. There's only a few notable exceptions. Um, and music was definitely my way in. I have the lady playlist and yeah, and it's great. Full
I
of
used to do
a
that
lot of
in theater school.
bangers.
I used to do that in theater school. It was just a playlist after playlist every time. I was like,
Totally.
I love it. I can't wait for everyone to get to see Strange Darling. And thank you so much for talking with me
Oh,
today. I
good. I'm
appreciate
so
it.
glad. Thank you.
Thank you.